what's up, man. The second hour, we'll get on the Earl Spence stuff and we'll rock out, man. And we're going to have fun. But without further ado, man, all-pro Grambling State alum, Cowboy great. Then he became a Super Bowl champion with my New York Giants, man. What's up, Mr. Everson Walls? How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you for coming in the shop, man. And it's an honor to have you in here, man. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, my brother. This is a late call, so I'm okay. I got West Coast in my blood too.
Okay. Super Bowl week, man. Does it bring back any memories or juices flowing of sorts?
No, those juices stopped flowing a long time ago. Yeah, I'm 61 years old, so yeah, I'm a competitive brother, but not that competitive. I do get excited watching the games, though, and of course, as an old guy, we're always comparing the young guys to us. But just like the guys before me, the Mel Renfros, the Cornell Greens, and the Mel Blunts, they all probably look at us as like some little snotty-nosed crybabies. That's kind of how we look at the DBs these days. We give them love. I give the ones love that are balling, but it is a lot of DBs out there that they wouldn't even make my squad. They wouldn't even make the Dallas Cowboys team in 1981, and that's just being real.
I mean, let's talk.
I hate to burst your young folk bubble. I'm sorry. Did I?
Oh, I'm with you. I'm very interested. I'm very interested in who would make the 81 Cowboys team.
Who would not make the 81 Cowboys team? Probably a lot of the guys on the Cowboys right now. I can surely say that. We have had such a drop in the culture as far as DB play is concerned. We've even had guys that like Deion Sanders came in for a quick stop. We always had the Woodsons. We had the Darren Woodsons, who was amazing. He's a Ring of Honor player for the Dallas Cowboys. Those guys balled out. They had the Super Bowl run in 1990. Before that, we had Thurman Steves. That was myself, Michael Downs, Dennis Thurman from USC. All of us overachievers, as they thought, because they picked us as cheap labor. But we ended up balling out. We got so many interceptions in the 80s as Thurman Steves. You guys have forgotten all about it. They only want to talk about it because they pale in comparison these days.
Right. Well, you led the NFL in interceptions, what, 3 years?
Yeah.
3 years, man. Talk
in
about
the 80s, yeah.
In the 80s. And how would you compare yourself to a guy like this generation may say Terence Newman of the Cowboys?
Oh, no. Terence was a good player. Terence was solid. He wasn't much for the turnover ratio, but he was one of those guys that you would say was more of a shutdown. Kevin Smith, we call him Pup.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith from Texas A&M, my homeboy from down south in North Texas. Straight up baller. Didn't get many picks, but straight up baller. You really, even with that standard, they didn't get many interceptions, but their style was different. But they still ball. These guys, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. Our secondary, our defense was the worst probably in Cowboys history. And that's going back to the first days of the Dallas Cowboys. And therefore, the coordinator got fired. So when you get your defensive coordinator fired, you're not doing a good job. So I'm not saying anything that people don't already know. It's the same thing I say on my podcast every Tuesday. It's frustrating to see how what we continued as Cowboy defensive backs has not continued into the 2020s.
Yeah. Someone in the chat said Asante Samuels. How would you compare his game?
Asante Samuels is a baller. Yes, I like his game. You have every team has one guy. Every team has that one guy. But the Cowboys don't. They don't have that guy yet. They got a great rookie from Alabama, the guy that was doing well. He just stayed hurt, kept getting toasted. You can give up some touchdowns, but you have to make your plays. And his ratio was not good. So that's just what you're looking at. And it's kind of frustrating, as I said, to cover.
Who would you pay to see in today's football?
I hate how he calls my team a loss. but the brother from the Rams, Jalen was what's his name?
Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey.
Straight up baller. Straight up baller. I don't like the flopping. He flopped on us one game, and we lost. My boy Michael Gallup had him posted, and he flopped on us. But I you know, you got to have guts to expect the referee to make that call in crunch time because he was beaten. But you know, I've seen him play many other games. The guy represents every play. You understand? Yeah. I mean, he's intense every play. And when he's not the guy that goes running all around the field so you can see him, he's going to be right there in your face so you can see him. You know, that's kind of the way I like it. You know, those kind of players, and not the only kind, but that type of style I can get with.
Yeah, before you became a Cowboy,